how to get more YouTube views.
Oh,
I tried good thumbnails, hashtags. What else should I do, Evan? Well, Drew, in this case.
Wow.
I like how he throws to Drew the one that specifically says Evan. But good. Yes, let's go. I like that. Let's go, Drew. Besides thumbnails and hashtags, what are we focused on, Drew?
So I would take a look at your last 4 or 5 videos, and I would look at your retention curves. And I would ask yourself the question, at the 1 minute mark, how many people are sticking around?
I thought he was going to say I'd ask myself the question, do I feel lucky? Well, do ya?
I don't know, man.
Funk. Okay, sorry. The way you set that up just felt like that's what was going to happen.
American movies. Clint Eastwood.
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Sorry, Drew.
Anyways, so I would look to see how your videos are performing, and so you're looking at 2 different things. You're looking at retention rate, and then what's your overall click-through rate for those videos. If the retention rate is not doing so hot, and you're at sub 70% at the 1 minute mark, then you need to look at how do I structure my video in a way that is going to keep more people paying attention to what I have to say. And now that's where I would focus my energy. If you're at 70% at the 1 minute mark, then you have permission to focus on, not dying. Oh, yep, I'm totally dead.
Wow.
Yep. Anyways, you have permission to look at your click-through rate and ask yourself the question, how does my title and thumbnail entice the viewer to clicking on my video, and what could potentially change?
And Ochakti, because we love you so much and you always come here, we got 2 more answers for you, okay? And our answers are going to be very similar to Drew's, but different. So Drew gave you the tactical. Evan's going to give you the practical. I'm going to give you the applicable. So
we should all say the exact same thing. That's what he's saying.
No. This is the difference. Drew just gave you a tactical one.
Okay, great.
Data-driven decisions. I'm going to give you the applicable one, and Evan's going to give you a practical one. So here's mine.
Amazing.
Why am I talking this way? But here's mine. Like
Drew's was not applicable, I guess, Drew. Sorry.
But check
it's
this
just
out.
only tactical.
No. Yeah.
It wasn't practical either, Drew, by the way.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. It was tactical, but hold on. Applicable was this good. We love you, Achakti. My answer would be consistency. Drop YouTube videos every single freaking day. Minimum 10 minutes plus. And now I'm going to give it an Evans.
How is that not tactical?
No, Drew, that's practical. No, sorry, that's not practical. That's applicable.
Applicable, exactly. So that's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be applying that.
But isn't that a tactic?
Okay, so now Evan's going to give you one that's practical.
Zen, you know I love your frameworks, and I tell you to laminate them and show them all the time, but this is not one of the better ones. This is
okay, good. Because this is not really a framework. This is a methodology.
Well, okay.
It's a methodology, just like the tip. It's a methodology. It's a tip. I
thought it was a tap. Is it a tip or a tap?
No.
Uh-oh.
No, tap. One is tap, tactical, applicable, or applicable if you want to say applicable, and practical. Tip is techniques, insights, and principles. Okay? And then if you want to say tips, TIPS, the last word is strategy or system. So it's techniques or tools, ideas, insights, principles or practices, and systems and strategies.
Yeah.
So that's a method. So tips versus tap, they both are methodologies. They're not frameworks, they're methodologies. So I gave him, Drew gave the tactical, I gave the applicable. And then now you can give
No, they're the same thing. Okay, that's fine.
If that was the same thing, we would have said the same thing.
No,
we would have said that.
It's not the same
thing.
It's not the same tactic, but they're both tactics, and they're both applicable, and they're both practical. What Drew's wasn't practical; it was just a tactic and applicable, but not practical.
But applicable is what you apply on a record. Okay, so go ahead. Give them the practical, because we love you, Chop. You get all the stuff for your YouTube views.
Honestly, my default answer: there's 3 pillars that I look at, and Drew mentioned 2 of them, and Zen mentioned the other one. Click
Done.
But you got to get one more now. Because we already gave those. We already gave those.
Those are the three that you need to worry about, and don't focus on hashtags. They mean zero. Much love, all. Hashtags are zero. Don't spend any time on hashtags. It's your audience retention, your click-through rate, and your frequency. I say frequency, consistency. You know, Zan, great. He might say they're not the same thing. I think they're the same thing. Nope, consistency is different. Okay, great. But you're either not if you're not winning on YouTube, you're either not posting frequently enough, your click-through rate sucks, or your retention sucks. Those are the three things to fix. Okay.
And I think Evan also he also was going to add this too, Chakti, that your title in your video, and your title cannot be your subtitle should be different than the title.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's lots of minutia underneath. That's going to help you with your click-through rate. That's a tactic that is applicable and practical, all three of them, because they're the same thing, to improve your click-through rate. I might get PTSD from this tap method. I'm serious.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay.